It's Saturday. You know what that means. It's time once again for Saturday morning summons. Today we're here on Flames' account. It's his birthday, so we're doing his birthday summons. Please, I really hope I don't know why I'm asking you, please. I really hope we get some good stuff today because, you know, he's been saving for a while. He's been saving especially LD Scrolls for, I don't know how long. A while, though. He's got, what is this, 89 LD Scrolls? So let's get it started. Oh, he's got a couple blessings, too. So... I think he's looking for LD. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Get excited if there's another blessing, because that one was just a 4-star. Obviously. Any new monsters as well as my first LD Nat 5. Full faith in your judgment. I really hope we get some good. The LD rates are still so low after so many years, and people still keep giving them. Well, people still keep giving them money because, of course, they do. Because the LD rates are low. Man, I wonder how much the LD rate being bad has actually made for Com2uS throughout the years. Like, how much less would they have made, or more? You never know, right? How much less would they have made if LDs were like 1 in 200 or 1 in 100. Curious. Because right now it's not quite 1 in 300. It's 1 in almost 300 on average. Which is pretty. Yeah. Nice. Arnold. I can't remember the last time I used Arnold. Alright. Chasun. Of course. Man, it's like it's 2015 all over again. Got some Arnold and some Chasun. Be a great siege defense if siege just start. Ooh, new overdupe. We will take it. I'm not sure if he has the. I was gonna say the Cookie Run Kingdom, the Assassin's Creed version of that already or not, but at least that one's new. So we're not completely terrible RNG just yet. Hopefully we continue. Hopefully we continue to get good RNG. Although, it's a double-edged sword. It's like, for any account that's got good RNG, it's like, oh, we got some great stuff today. This unit is pretty solid. Pretty solid 4-star. Praline. But for every unit that gets good RNG, you know, it has to balance out, because that's how odds work. So, there's an account that's got terrible RNG. Really, really, really bad RNG. It's yours, isn't it? It is. We both know it is. Some of you guys watching right now, like, yes, I feel that you're talking directly to me. It is my account that has very bad RNG. I've seen so many horror stories, or I've heard so many horror stories about, like, oh, I haven't played for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, whatever, and like still never got an LD5. Like, it's not that it's a rare horror story. It's like this horror story is, you know, a lot of people have that same story. Sad, man. Next mobile gacha game, we decide to all play as a community. We got to make sure they got good LD rates. I'm just kidding. We're not going to play anything as a community. We're all smart enough to not fall for this stuff again, right? Please tell me we're all smart enough. Please, God. Oh, please. You know, we're all going to fall for it again? Okay, great. Fantastic. I'll just burn my phone. Then I'll just play on another device. It doesn't really matter. If I burn my phone, I'm going to be in trouble more than anything else. Bean's going to hit me with a frying pan. She's going to be like, why you burn your phone? I need you at my, I don't know, what is it? Beck and call? Is that how the phrase goes? I don't know. Okay, we got some Mystic Witches. Plenty to jiggle then. Later on, when we get to the LDs. Good that we're stockpiling now. Although it really... Com2uS took out the Awakened Monster from the summons. So... Really, we're never going to get that Awakened Megan Jiggles anymore. Because that started because they summoned like 2 Awakened Megans. I was like, oh, we keep summoning Awakened Megans. Let's jiggle them. And I don't even know why we started jiggling them. Like, we, for whatever reason, did it. And then there was, like, dupe LD5. Not dupe. 2 different LD5s pop out. Shortly after, I was like, oh my goodness, it's magic. Oh my goodness, it's magic. Just talking about jiggling monsters. I'll take it. 2 solid turn 1 unit. Oh, well, the Water Striker can be a turn 2 unit, too. Not just turn 1. Alright, I think they got both Water Twins. I'm not sure what they're missing. I wonder if they're missing... There's no way they're missing 4 stars, right? I mean, like, aside from maybe some new 4 stars. Okay. Maybe that one, but... Let's see what else. As they're, like, missing 3 stars. No, they have most of the 4 stars. Yeah. Some of the new ones are missing, though. Some of the new ones are missing. Let's see how they're doing with the LDs. There's some Hall of Heroes missing, actually. Yeah, some Hall of Heroes missing. That's unexpected. Let's do a couple of these singles. And then we'll go here. Come on, RNG, let's go. The Moore is a solid unit, though. That's a pretty nice win. Unless they had the Street Fighter version. Unless they had Water Ryu. So, let's skip. I don't know why we didn't skip that. Okay, Mr. Grabby. Fire Asura. As much as I've talked about that Asura's Wrath, the game, I'm only familiar with it. I've never actually played that game. I've just seen it being played. Maybe I don't talk about it. So I don't know which clips even get uploaded to YouTube anymore. So maybe all the comments that I make about Asura's Wrath is like, that's not actually making it into videos. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, we've never heard you talk about that at all. Oh, okay. All right. But, yeah. Because at this point, at least 80% of the stuff is not making it into YouTube videos. So, that's why some of the videos are short. Because it's if we record and nothing's good, then it just, for the most part, gets thrown away. Sometimes we have to upload things that are not wonderful, but I know you're thinking everything is wonderful. Like, that's not what we were thinking. We were thinking everything is, you're very bad at everything, and all of it is bad. Yeah, that's more accurate. That is more accurate. Stick these here. But yeah, at least I try. I fail every single time, but at least I continue to try. Charge a shark. I wish he got a second awakening. Those units, some of them could potentially be pretty nasty if they got second awakenings. Pretty nasty. Like, that would be something to look out for. Because they have speed leads. That's why. So anything with a speed lead, if they get their skills changed, it's like, wait, this might be meta. They have only element speed leads, though. So. Oh, got a Asura. We got a Freet. Well, I would imagine. Actually, they wanted to do stones. I assume they want to do stones for the thing that they don't have. So let's click on that. But they might have wanted to do stones for the Moore. I'm going to do these legendaries first, actually. I know, I'm crazy. And we do also have the video. I already recorded. I actually recorded it first. I did it the opposite way this week. The video of all the new Steam games, that's on the other channel. Or it will be on the channel a couple hours after I post this one. Because I record it Friday nights and then post it on Saturday morning. Schedule it to be posted on Saturday mornings. So, but I don't like posting them at the same time because then I'm just then I'm fighting myself for views. Then it's like, oh, what do you click on? And whatever you click on, YouTube is like, the other one must suck. I'm like, okay. I don't need to fight myself for views. I try to not do that as much as possible. But yeah, that's kind of the bummer of how things have been working on YouTube for a while. There's some channels that's not an issue, but I know I've complained about it so many times. I'm just going to complain about it more. Half the channels I have, YouTube thinks they're Summoners War channels, even if they're not. Like the second gaming channel, the Juby channel. YouTube. Maybe I think it's a Summoners War channel too. YouTube thinks it's a Summoners War channel because most of the viewers are Summoners War players. So whatever we post on there is not good enough because YouTube's like, you should make more Summoners War content on this channel. I'm like, it's not a Summoners War channel. So no, go F yourself. So yeah. Oh, we're not getting any net advice from here. Wonderful. Does that just mean that we are primed and ready to go for some epic Nat 5 pulls? Maybe we should switch to, maybe we should put this in storage now that the deck is loaded. The deck is hot. Let's go Monster. Let's go Jiggles. Let's make this happen. Let's make first LD5 happen. Should we also jiggle these grabbies? Grabby boys? Oh my goodness. That's kind of amusing. For whatever reason. Alright, let's go. LD time. Frankenstein. You should get 4 LD lightnings on average. Let's see. RNG, please. Get something good. Please. Please. Oh, no. Okay, we get lightning. And it is Light Blacksmith, one of my favorite units that people keep thinking is bad, but is actually a very good unit. So... she's not a top tier. That's why people think that she's not a top tier RTA unit. So people are like, is she good? Like, she's just not a top tier RTA unit. There's more to the game than RTA. Some people disagree with me. Some people think that there is not more to the game than RTA. So. But yeah, if you're trying to get G3 at RTA, Light Blacksmith is not the unit you're going to be bringing in, but she is a pretty solid unit in some Guild Siege comps. Guild Siege offenses. He's also pretty good in some other areas of the game as well. Let's see. Dark Skogul, okay. We're a little bit above average right now. We'll see. There's still plenty of summons left for us to be disappointed by. Shall we jiggle again? I feel like we should jiggle after every... I don't know why I skipped the lightning. It's a light cobalt bomber. It's not the end of the world. Okay. It's a solid unit. It'll be Hall of Heroes one day, I'm sure. But everything will. Everything will be Hall of Heroes. Eventually. On a long enough timeline. 3 LD lightning so far. Shall we jiggle again? We might need to. Maybe. Maybe? Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Where are the Mystic Witches? There we go. Of course we need those. We need those out. $30 more. RNG, please. One more lightning, we're on average, but yeah, maybe we get lucky and it's something crazy. You never know. It won't be. Why do I get you guys' hopes up? It won't be something crazy. But what if it was? What if there was something crazy? Why are we not getting any lightning? Okay, this is not fun when we don't get LD lightning. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Please, something good. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, it's not for me, but I'll take it on their behalf. Light Sylphid. Okay, so we dodged Hall of Heroes units, actually. That's pretty solid. 4 lightning, so we're on average, we dodge Hall of Heroes units. I know you guys want to see LD5s. I know he wants to see LD5s too, but sometimes just dodging Hall of Heroes units or dodging bad units is the best realistic scenario. It's not like we had like 1,000 LD scrolls. If we did, that would be ridiculous. If we didn't get LD5 from that. You never know. I mean, crazy things happen. There really should have been a pity for years for LD scrolls. There should have been just 300 if you get. I mean, that's not even that generous. If you hit 300 and you haven't gotten an LD5 yet, you're going to get an LD5. That's not being very. It's still a lot of LD scrolls. It's not like, oh, it's such a nice. Everyone's got LDs now. That's just like not screwing over some of the players. Would I use dupes of either of these? Probably not. We might feed that for a blessing. Couldn't have got these from the LD scrolls, man. Still, some of the best units are not anywhere close to LD5s. Like, some of the best units are LD5s, but also some of the best units are just like normal 3-star monsters, second awaken monsters. Man, can you imagine if Rakuni was second awakened? The thing that every RTA every RTA player, control player is deathly afraid of. Second awakened Rakuni. People would quit. I think people would quit. Like, I'm not doing that. No second awakened Rakuni for me. Alright, Fire Horse. He didn't say anything about these 9-year special scrolls. I think we're just not. Should we just not do them? He's got all of the. I think we're supposed to just do these. I think we're supposed to just do these. He didn't say don't do them. Let me just double check. Did he say anything else? Is he like, no, don't do any of the special scrolls? I'm assuming we're supposed to just do these special scrolls. So let's get this started. It's not like they're 7-year special scrolls, so. Which Onimusha do we want? Water Onimusha so good. I should do some. I was gonna say I should do some RTA. I'm like, I should do some RTA on my account, and then I'm like, that just sounds terrible, so I'm just not gonna do that. Sounds like a miserable thing. I wish like anything mattered in RTA though. That's my issue with it. Not like, oh, I need all the LDs and I need the better runes and I need this and I need that. It's like, I just wish that the skills ever worked in any regards. Like, if you play turn 1, you don't know if anything's gonna work. Like, none of your units could activate anything. And in that case, it's like, why did I even queue? Why did I even bother playing? If you just decided that I lost regardless of what I did, I didn't really need to play. So then it just makes me continue to think like, oh, I don't really need to play RTA because, well, it doesn't even matter. Like, nothing is based on, like, the strategy or the skill or the rune farming or anything. Like, I mean, it's kind of a little bit. It's like, to even bother competing, you need to have some of that stuff, but I think you just win or lose based on, like, if none of your units work, if none of them do anything, well, you don't win. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't, like, wish it's like, no, I'm gonna try harder. Like, what are you gonna try? What part of your skills never activated is trying harder going to fix? Nothing. You just lose because the company decided you lost today, and screw you, buy more packs. So it's just like there's no reason to play. I know some people think like, oh no, it's. I don't even know what they say. They like they start telling me how RTA is. No one even says RTA is amazing. I don't. The people that are like, okay, So the people that like defend Arcade, they're like, this is the only part of the game that is even worth playing Summoners for. But they still don't even like it. Like you go and you like watch what they do, like if they're playing on stream or like posting on Reddit or something like that. Like they all hate it too. Like everyone just hates it. And they're like, I'm defending it because it's the only reason Summoners War is worth playing, but it's also trash. But if I say it's trash, God forbid. God forbid. It is, though. It really is. I think anything where it's all based on RNG. I know people like to compare it to like Hearthstone or other things. Like, oh, it's not that it's like Hearthstone, but wait, let's just see what he do with his other demon. Is it even? It's not even built. Okay. Why am I going there? But yeah, in Hearthstone, or in card games, because card games has RNG as well. So it feels like, it feels like a less of a slap in the face. I know we're not even using the blessings right now, but yeah, it feels like less of a slap in the face because if you just don't draw the cards you need, or if you have like a really bad hand, or you like draw bad throughout the game, then like there's not like you kind of screwed. But it's less of a slap in the face than if your opponent top decks like the one card in their deck that they need, and then they're like, oh, I just got it right now. It's like, okay, wonderful. But I feel like it's less of a slap in the face. Then it still sucks, it's still not fun. But it's still less of a slap in the face than if you get lucky enough to summon the units and also work really hard to make sure that they're summoned, and then also get work on farming runes, work on grinding runes, get lucky in all of that, and actually get decent enough rolls. And then your units don't do anything. It's like if you brought a unit on the battlefield in Hearthstone, and it's like, okay, this unit does 5 damage, and then it's like, this unit does no damage. Why does it do no damage? Because it just didn't do damage. But that's what it does. I mean, there's certain, don't get me wrong, there's certain mechanics where it's can possibly mitigate damage, and then the unit does no damage, but That's I think the biggest slap in the face playing Summoner's War for me, is that sometimes the units just don't do what they're supposed to do. It's like they have a thing in their description and it says this unit does this, and it's like it doesn't. You get it into battle, it does not do that. I kind of want to pick this just in case he wants to fuse monsters, but I don't know what his situation is, so we won't do that. But yeah, it's just really, really unpleasant, the RNG BS. It's always frustrating, no matter what game, but it's extra frustrating when it's RNG BS on top of RNG BS on top of RNG BS on top of RNG BS. Do you already experienced all of the RNG in farming runes, then you experience the RNG in rolling the runes, then you experience the RNG in summoning the monsters, then takes you forever to actually skill up the monsters, and then after you have experienced and been tortured with all of that RNG, there's more RNG because the unit doesn't do anything anyway, so it doesn't even matter what you did. That's the crap part about it. It's it doesn't really matter what units you get. You win or lose based on RNG. Units don't matter. At the end of the day, you could have Gianna, you can have Tian Lang, you can have what else? The Light Monkey, all these things that rely on accuracy, right? You could have all these units in your lineup, and then if none of their skills work, it's not like it's Tiana, because Tiana's guaranteed, right? But nothing else is guaranteed. You could just get unlucky over and over and over again. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to... I mean, we've done blooper things on the on the channel where it's like you do like a skill 3 and it's like it doesn't land on anything at all. Like nothing lands. Like, okay. Well, I wasn't meant to win this match regardless of what I did. Let's jiggle Mr. Grabbies. It's like a why bother situation. So that's always just what I come back to. It's like, oh, why did I bother playing the game? It didn't really matter. The company decided who won, regardless of any effort or skill or anything. It just decided, they're like, hey, we flipped a coin on the server, and this person won before the match even started. So, there you go. Congratulations. And you don't know. There's really like that's some of the biggest things people do to succeed in RTA is like trying to mitigate the RNG BS. We'll just say VS. Sometimes I get very it's in the moment and I start to say naughty things. But yeah, some people just playing for that like any kind of guarantee that they could possibly get. That's why Mo Long is still a thing, because you can actually rely on him doing damage. That's what no. It's the wind one. Man, I thought we were gonna get some crazier stuff from these all attributes. You would think that you would get all the attributes. You would think that. It's still a low chance. You can take a look here at the odds of the SWC scrolls. So legendary all attributes. Yes, 6.7% to get a... Oh, that's a default 5-star. 7.5% to get an LD. And 0.4% to get an LD 5. No LDs. 0.0%. Alright, we got a hat boy. Some of these units are not bad, but you know, you always want the crazy stuff. We could still get one. There are still scrolls that LD5s could pop out of. I kind of feel like that Light Hollyberry was a nerf. It feels like a nerf, but we have here the water one. Let's see. Wind one. So this is the same as Praline. Solid unit. It's like a little bit of lag on each of these. Oh, hey, we actually got an LD. Okay, so we got LD Dark Madeline. SWC scrolls. Let's see. Which one is this? This is the Wind one. Wind Ezio. Wind Ivor. Man, I was really hoping we were going to get some crazy stuff. Some crazy LD. Well, we got some good 4-stars. It wasn't a complete bust. We got some good 4-stars. The rates are not 1 in 80, so we can't really be very upset about that. We could still get LD5 from here. It's technically possible. Not gonna happen, but technically possible. All right. Yeah, that's more like it. 9-year legendaries. Let's see. These are newer, so maybe they have less sculpts for those. I suppose you can never have too many Lucians. Alright, so we have 2 guaranteed Nat 5s. Should we do for the Ethna? Let's do some. I don't know if he really wants the Ethna though, as much as maybe the Moor. He didn't say. There's no like direct list. Ethna's a solid unit. She's very popular, but he did say do it. He didn't say do it until you get more. He just said you can do if you want. So maybe we do a couple. We see if we get lucky. We don't get lucky. Let's finish after this. Let's do the 2 guaranteed net 5s, and we'll call it a day. Shall we? Ludefrieds. Windasura. I don't think it really matters what Afrits we get. As he's like, I was saving those Afrits for a rainy day. Well, that's why you got the blue Afrits. There you go. Oh, never mind. No more blue Afrits. All right, let's do Transcendence, and we'll do the Ancient Transcendence, and then we will GTFO. So, RNG, please. Let's see. New Overdupe, we'll take it. There's multiple new units. Were they all? They're all water. They were all water. All right. Ancient Transcendence plus Blessing, though. Plus Blessing. How much does he have? How much does he have? He's got about half of them. Oh no, he's got a decent amount. He's got a decent amount of water ones. We've been helping him get those today, as well. Okay, so fire would be nice. Possible. Is he missing more fire? Now it seemed like he has more than he did before. Whatever. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see which one is the best one. We have to go with Samoth. Is there a reason I would pick this over this? No. But could I think of one? No. We have to go Samoth. There's no choice. It's easy choice for me. You can yell if you want to, but I'm not going to listen because I don't ever listen. So, yeah, still all of the good units we got for him today are all water. All water. Yeah. So, not, and then the Ifrits. Not terrible. We got four new Nat 5s. We got 5, but we fed 1. And we got 4 LD4. Well, 5 LD4s, actually. Because we got the dark cookie as well. So anyway, that's for this one. I hope you guys getting some good summons this week, getting some good RNG, and have a lovely weekend. And I will see you as always in the next one.